Hey YouTube. Let's start with the appropriate computer info. It is January 16th, 2024, 7:55. I am still personally in a shitness of life. My hair is not that whatever, and I'm still wearing the same shirt from yesterday. But on an additional note, I have no bra on because I don't know where my bra is. It's somewhere in the van. Uh, I I don't know. It was dark, and then the weather's been really weird. Like, I don't want to talk about the weather. I forget the weather. Mm, I do have more poetry. I'm going to read one poem that's not by me and one poem that is by me. So the first poem is going to be by the poet who actually made me want to be a poet. Yep, Emily Dickinson. I first saw a poem by Emily Dickinson probably in middle school, junior high type thing, and I had already been writing poems. You see, I had already been writing poems, but when I saw Emily Dickinson's poem, then I said, "Mm-hmm, yep, I'm definitely a poet, and I definitely want to be a poet." So here is Emily Dickinson's poem, "Success is Counted Sweetest." Success is counted sweetest by those who ne'er succeed. To comprehend a nectar requires sorest need. Not one of all the purple host who took the flag today can tell the definition so clear of victory as he defeated, dying, on whose forbidden ear the distant strains of triumph break, agonized and clear. Yes, well, I love Emily Dickinson's poetry. And now for one of Shanon-Norman's poems. This one is one of my recents, but we'll do two by me. This one is recent, and then we'll pick one that actually won a gold medal. Okay, so this one's recent, hasn't won anything. It's called Comparing Civilization to the Deep Woods. Quote, "Today's Tom Sawyer, mean, mean pride." Unquote. The main difference between civilization, city, suburb, small town, sticks, and the deep, deep woods is the ability of human eyesight to see landmarks. The Blair Witch Project was a surprising hit of the horror movie genre, and I asked myself why it was scary. Does anyone truly enjoy feeling completely lost? People are mean in the city. Women seem cruel when they're pretty. But in the deep, deep woods, a mystery. Getting lost there is so, so easy. Can you see the forest from the tree? We like to dream of cabins far away, escaping from the madness of fast cars and screaming sirens, canceled appointments, worthless insurance cards, and a multitude of daily injustices that cause nausea. I've looked. The cabin appears sometimes on a sunny day, but on a cold winter's day, when the sky is nothing but gray, that escape feels more like a hunger for a landmark that reminds me I'm still part of the human race. All right, now we'll do a gold winner. That was just a recent one. Like, you know how like ice skaters sometimes they win at the Olympics and then sometimes they do something so incredibly beautiful and they don't win any awards for it, but they really enjoyed it. Well, I have tons of poems like free skates that have no awards, but I do have some gold winners. So let's read a gold winner. Let's read my most recent gold winner. I wrote this around, it was nearing Christmas time and it won. Poinsettia. I've always had a thing for the poinsettia plant. This won a gold. I was surprised. It was prompted by another poet, Toy Dericate. Her poem is called "I Give Into an Old Desire," which she wrote in 2019. I wrote my poem as a response around. I suppose it was around. Yeah, it was December. It was around Christmas time. Okay, so anyway, here it is. Poinsettia, a gold winner. December is my favorite month in Florida. Something about remembering my mother and the Mother's Day card that I never received. Poinsettias are not December's flower. Narcissus, it figures. Poinsettias should be. Poinsettias always make me think of the 2-week vacation that I got away from school books, bullies, and harsh teachers. 2 weeks of eating sweets, wrapping gifts for mom, and listening to Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra. I fell in love with poinsettias and Thinota Sassa. Marie, the white cat who was bullied all the time, had a son named Nigel, who was accidentally killed by the inexperienced hands of a Lenny Small type. It was truly creepy, but no more so than the dead kitten under the VW tire at the beginning of junior year. Poinsettia has always pointed out that Christmas is not really just in December. That was a gold winner. Okay, so is there any others I would like to read today? Let's read a honorable mention. Oh yeah, here's the most recent honorable mention. Honorable mention went to this poem on December 12th, 2023. Now, I don't always enter my poems into contests. I think most of the time I just do like free skates, because I don't like the rules of the contest. Most of the time I break the rules and I'm not going to win anyway. So, but sometimes I can follow the rules, and this one obviously did something to get an honorable mention. How hard you've worked to break me. This is supposed to be a letter of polite resignation. How hard you've worked to break me. Dear enemies, how hard you've worked to break me. I feel it is my official duty to express my awe at your noble and honorable efforts, so steadfast for the past 5 years, 2018 to 2023, trying every possible method of heartbreak and torture to break me. I hope I wasn't too disappointing by offering my tears and curse words and horrible credit score. I didn't want you to think that your efforts went unnoticed. I hereby submit my 90 days notice to your Florida Corps when you asked me why I had returned to work here several times after leaving. I was stumped for a more professional reply, and you seemed quite content with my "I had nowhere else to go" shrug of the shoulders. Yet after 3 years of loyal service to your torturous institution, I am ready to move on. I wish to thank you for the torture and demons that you sent to destroy and corrupt my soul. They were very educational and taught me some interesting skills about coping with evil and selfishness. I hope you remembered in my interview that I told you with confidence I believe that I have learned from the best. After my time serving you, I think that is still true, and I hope that I can use you for a reference whenever I wish to discuss the benefits of working for an evil state with evil people. I do apologize again for only being able to provide a few breakdowns and not a complete suicide or death as you had hoped. I wouldn't take it personally. I am sure you've succeeded with others where you have failed with me, and it's partially my fault for thinking I was in the league of the others willing to sacrifice their lives and happiness for your pathetic leadership. Sorry we wasted each other's faith and time, yet I do have faith that neither of us will make that mistake again. I wish you the best with your palm trees, beaches, and Barbies. I may even invest in your new plastic recycling company in the future when I find a corporation or company that will appreciate what I bring to the table without mocking me insidiously and condescending to me simply because I'm a woman. Happy holidays. I hope you find a good poison sniffer to taste your food for you before you eat it. I've developed a great immunity, all thanks to you. Sincerely, the employee you've wanted to fire or murder. Ta-ta.